Hey you guys, how are you? So I wanted to come on here and really ask you guys. How do we see from somebody else's perspective, right? It looks like this is just something that has just barely been put upon us, but this goes since I can recall, since we were young, right? It's like, put yourself in somebody else's shoes. How would you feel? And as I am doing this, I have the spirit animal of the birds, and I have the cardinal, which is very absolutely beautiful. But yes, and I think, for a long time, we weren't able to see the other perspective. As much as we would try to, we weren't able to see eye to eye. And see, I was trying to get this, episode going in regards to the twin flames. And as I'm doing this, I'm getting confirmation from the spirit animals that, with the twin flame, we are such alphas, right? When it comes to the masculine and the divine feminine, both of us, our major alpha is in two different distinct areas. The divine feminine, for myself, it was, love. I love love, and, I would show my love into somebody that I really cared about. There was no doubt, right? It was all in. And for the masculine, it was more of a logic. This is what it is. This is what makes sense, and this is what it is. Very material, very 3D in world, right? For the divine feminine, it was more of a always visionary, always thinking, not thinking, but always visioning and seeing, how it could be, right? And when we got into this journey of the twin flame journey, it really brought us in, because how we met was truly just, absolutely just romantic, right? With passion. It was extreme. It was everything that you can honestly wish, right? It was just very out there, and it was, at times, it was just so much passion and so extreme that it was a little bit difficult, because it's like we were so glued to each other at times, the connection, that it's like you wouldn't want to do anything else. All you wanted to do is just be with that person. And I think that for the masculine and the feminine, we can definitely agree on that. It was something that it was like irresistible, and it was just so hypnotizing that it just took, this connection would take over, it would control us, right? So when we started, right, the feminine was more of the frontliner, right? And we were opened up to so many things, and yet we were brought down to face a lot of things that, our karma, what we had added up in all these years, and things that we just didn't understand, but now understanding in a full concept. Right? And for us, we were always trying to, be able to assist with the divine masculine. And it's like, do this, we have to. But it was such in a way of him now letting him do his own karma until we learned. Yes. And as, again, with the birds, the spirit animals, they're giving us definitely confirmation on this. And and I have the element of air here, and the dog, the spirit animal of the dog, and for that, it's like really bringing us like loyalty, right? So we were really even like that, we were really loyal to our masculine. And regardless of any situation or the situation that was our situation, right? We were really loyal to that masculine. But as we were moving into and going through this journey, of course, the things that we wanted to let our divine masculine know, but, he was very close-minded, or he just didn't, he would go with the flow, to get whatever he wanted. I don't know, right? It could be a million. It could be all those things, right? But then it came to a place that, I'm more than that person is, and you're lower than me. And it was always a twin flame dance. It was like the flame that always dances, always trying to be like a topper from the other person, right? It's like if we didn't see ourselves, the more we got into the journey, we really didn't see ourselves as really aligning with this divine masculine. And I believe that this divine masculine either, we couldn't align with each other. It's like, how could we? We're from two different separate worlds. And, until I think the epiphanies are coming in that, we had more things in common than we have ever thought that we would, right? And how things, we would see. We both didn't think that we met eye to eye, and we definitely met eye to eye on that. We were so strong in, our heart, so we were really good at one of the things. And we always kept moving forward and kept striving, and that's what it is, right? It's like, now that we see it, it's like, well, now that the divine feminine sees it, it's like, right? Could be also the divine masculine. We have to give it props to that person, or to the masculine collective, right? And it's just like, we are now seeing and being able to, we are able to be aligned with each other in the same world, right? How interesting and how amazing is that? So that is something that I just got right now, and it's truly a blessing when we see we meet eye to eye. Because it's like, I can't have this person in my life because it's just daunting, I can't have him. If I have him, I can't succeed. And I think, for what it's telling us right now is that, and what it's showing us is that we're both aligned with each other, and we're able to see each other as that. The alignment of oneself. Oh my God. Alright, you guys, until next time. Love you. Bye.